One of the best ways to make music sound cool and interesting is with accidentals. Here are the main notes that we use to make songs sound happy. Just this scale, it's very simple. The C major scale, just the regular letters C, D, E, F, G, start over after G, A, B, C, C comes back over here again. It's very popular, you hear it all the time in music. Now here we have the chromatic scale. It adds 5 notes to the 7 you've already seen. So now we have C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, and A sharp. And when you add these into the mix, it's gonna make things sound a lot more interesting. Let me show you. One of my favorite Christmas songs from the last 10 years is Candy Cane Lane by Sia. Why is that? You guessed it, accidentals. The chords, the harmony in the song, full of accidentals. It's really cool. She does it in B, we're gonna do it in C, just to make things easy to understand and simple. Now everything with the white keys is part of the C major scale. When I use the black keys, those are accidentals, and that's where things can get really interesting. I'm gonna do the bass notes over here, harmony chords up here in the right hand. We have a C major chord at the start of the verse, C major 7 chord, already kind of cool, but now we have the B flat added to it. Now it's sounding interesting. We also have a tritone right here, which is very cool. La 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 la, and then we have an F chord, and then it goes to an F minor chord, and the bass plays that minor note, that A flat. So now we have an A flat. Instead of the F A C, F major chord, now it's an A flat. Then we're gonna come back down to the C chord. We'll do a G in the bass. Now we're gonna have a D chord, which means you're gonna have an F sharp. Okay, F sharp, not in the C major scale. And then back to a G. Now for the pre-chorus, we got the A minor chord, G sharp, there's the accidental, C chord with the G in the bass. Now we're gonna have another D major chord, which means that F sharp accidental. Then we'll do some regular C major stuff. Christmas is waiting for you, Christmas is waiting for you. On to the chorus, C major chord, Candy Cane Lane. Now, E chord, or E major chord. Here we have a G sharp right there. La 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 la. A minor. La 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 la. And then back to the F. So just a 4-chord progression there. C, E major, A minor, and F major. But that E major chord has that G sharp in it. You see what I'm saying? Every time we have those black keys, those sharps and flats, that's where things start to sound really cool and different. A lot of people would play a G for that second chord. Na, 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 na. That's been done to death. I made a whole video about that where you do the 1-5 minor 6 4-chord progression. That's why this song is cool, because instead of going to that 4 chord like C to G, you do C to E major, which is a major 3rd. Makes it sound a little bit more interesting. And then Sia actually does sing one of the black keys in that part. She sings that G sharp there over that E major chord. Sounds way cooler than if you did just a regular G chord there, it wouldn't sound as cool. Pretty boring. Nice, but boring. Much more interesting.